Welcome to the Texas Department of Transportation Houston District's virtual public meeting for the Farm to Market 1092 Access Improvement Project from Interstate 69 to State Highway 6 in Fort Bend County. This is a pre-recorded presentation. My name is Nancy Gates, and I'd like to welcome you and thank you for participating in this virtual public meeting. I'm part of the consultant team working on this project on behalf of the Texas Department of Transportation. This presentation is available for viewing starting on December 17, 2020. This virtual public meeting was advertised in the Houston Chronicle on December 2, 2020, in La Voz on December 6, 2020, and in the December 2020 Community Impact Sugarland, Missouri City edition. Notices about the virtual public meeting were emailed to elected officials on November 25, 2020, and were sent to adjacent property owners on November 30th. The virtual public meeting notice was posted on the TxDOT website on November 24th. In addition, links to the meeting notice were posted on the TxDOT Facebook page and TxDOT Houston District Twitter page. In this presentation, I'll describe the proposed project, provide an overview of the environmental studies being performed, explain the next steps in the project development process, and outline the methods for submitting comments. This virtual public meeting is being held to review the proposed project, present the proposed improvements, and gather public input. You're encouraged to submit comments on the proposed project after reviewing the meeting materials and listening to this presentation. Given the unique circumstances of the COVID-19 pandemic, along with the Department's commitment to protecting public health during this national emergency, TxDOT is conducting this virtual public meeting to avoid in-person contact. At this time, an online public meeting is being conducted in lieu of an in-person public meeting. This presentation covers the same information that TxDOT would have presented at an in-person public meeting. The comment process for the virtual public meeting will be described near the end of this presentation. All meeting materials can be found on TxDOT's project webpage on the FM 1092 meeting notice page. The webpage for the project is www.TxDOT.gov, keyword search FM 1092 from I-69. The FM 1092 project is receiving federal funds, and because of the federal component, TxDOT is required to assess the potential environmental effects of the proposed project in accordance with federal standards. The process that is followed is called the National Environmental Policy Act process, otherwise known as NEPA. The NEPA process provides analyses of the potential impacts to the natural and man-made environment and helps the decision maker to make an informed decision on whether or not to proceed with the project. On December 9, 2019, TxDOT received a signed Memorandum of Understanding from the Federal Highway Administration that permits TxDOT to assume responsibility from the Federal Highway Administration for reviewing and approving certain assigned NEPA projects. This review and approval process applies to this project. The FM 1092 project extends for a total of 5.8 miles along Farm to Market 1092 from Interstate Highway 69 to State Highway 6 in Fort Bend County. The proposed FM 1092 improvements would be located within the existing 120-foot right-of-way. Most of the existing project facility is a 6-lane undivided roadway with a continuous center turn lane. Notable exceptions occur on either end where the roadway reaches both I-69 and SH6, where a median then divides opposing traffic. In addition, where FM 1092 crosses under US 90A, the roadway transitions to a 4-lane divided roadway with a continuous median until it transitions back into the same 6-lane undivided roadway toward both the north and south. Land use in the general area is commercial surrounded by suburban areas. One notable major traffic generator is Independence Park. However, the roadway itself is a busy commercial corridor despite not having many individual major traffic generators. One of the goals for the project is to reduce crashes along the corridor. Regarding safety, the project team analyzed crash data for the project corridor for the years 2015 to 2019. As shown on the right side of this graphic, The crash rate throughout the project limits is significantly higher than the statewide average. The majority of crashes along the FM 1092 corridor are near major intersections. Driveway density along the corridor exceeds typical standards, and as the number of driveways along a corridor increases, so does the probability of a collision. Some sections of FM 1092 have driveway spacing as high as 72 driveways per mile. The proposed installation of a raised median would limit left turn opportunities and thereby reduce safety risks associated with left-turning cars crossing in front of oncoming traffic. Most of the existing FM 1092 in the project area is a 6-lane undivided roadway with a continuous center turn lane. Notable exceptions occur on either end when the roadway reaches both I-69 and SH6, where a median then divides opposing traffic. Additionally, where FM 1092 crosses under US 90A, the roadway transitions to a 4-lane divided roadway with a continuous median until it transitions back into the same 6-lane undivided roadway toward both the north and south. Although what is shown are called typical sections, it should be noted that in some sections of the roadway, the shoulder and ditch typical sections vary. However, these variations are not relevant to the proposed raised median installation. The proposed improvements include constructing a raised median along FM 1092 throughout the project area. This includes up to 35 designated southbound turning lanes for cross-connecting roadway access. Improved access management results in reduced traffic delay and congestion, as well as improved access and circulation for local property owners and roadway users. The proposed project is needed to address anticipated traffic volumes as well as existing safety issues on FM 1092 by providing these new turning lanes at intersections throughout the project area. The proposed project would be funded with a combination of federal and state funds for a total of approximately $4 million. It is scheduled to go out for bid in April 2021. The project team is identifying and evaluating potential environmental impacts that could occur as a result of constructing the proposed improvements. Areas that have been reviewed include community impacts, environmental justice, threatened and endangered species habitat, historic resources, hazardous materials, archaeological resources, noise, and air quality. The project would be designed to avoid or minimize impacts to the greatest amount practicable. Technical reports documenting the analysis and conclusions of these studies will be available for review once completed. We want to highlight the estimated project timeline. Look for the red "We Are Here" arrow at the bottom left of the slide. This virtual public meeting is being held to present the proposed project and gather public and stakeholder input. After the comment period closes, TxDOT will review the comments received and prepare a virtual public meeting summary report. The summary report will be posted to the project website approximately 3 months after the close of the comment period. In the next steps, TxDOT will further evaluate the environmental impacts and prepare the environmental documentation before preparing design revisions. Provided the environmental documents and process are approved, TxDOT would prepare the final design and the project would go out for bid by April 2021. As stated earlier, construction is programmed to begin in 2021. The project team anticipates that construction would take approximately 7 months. The project website contains all materials presented in this virtual public meeting, including this presentation in both English and Spanish, a comment card, a project fact sheet, and schematic layouts for the proposed project. The schematic layout provides a more in-depth look at details such as the proposed median and center turn lanes at various intersections. This file is large and may require more time to download than the other project materials. TxDOT encourages you to review the materials posted on the virtual public meeting website and to provide written comments. The comment form is located on the virtual public meeting website. Comments must be received via email, online, or mailed and postmarked by January 4, 2021 to be included in the official Virtual Public Meeting Summary Report. You can submit written comments in the following ways: using the comment card found in the Downloads section of the Virtual Public Meeting on the project website. Fill it out and email it or mail it to the addresses shown on this screen. Via email to hou-pio-webmail@txdot.gov. Via mail to the TxDOT Houston District, Attention Advanced Project Development Director, P.O. Box 1386, Houston, Texas 77251-1386, or online by visiting www.txdot.gov and searching in the upper right-hand search box for FM 1092 from I-69. Click on the online comment form under the Downloads section. Again, responses to comments received during the comment period will be included in the Virtual Public Meeting Summary report that will be posted on the project website in approximately 3 months. The project website again is www.txdot.gov, keyword search FM 1092 from I-69. Please feel free to contact Benjamin Burns at the TxDOT Houston District Office at 713-802-5092 with any questions or comments at any time during project development. And don't forget to click on these links and follow us on Twitter for ongoing road closures and construction updates on the Houston District Twitter page. You can also keep up with TxDOT news on our Facebook page. Thank you for participating in this virtual public meeting.